Sometimes commas are great. Sometimes they're a writer's worst nightmare. Today we're going to tackle how to fix a comma splice. So what is a comma splice? It occurs when a comma connects two independent clauses. Let's backtrack for a second with a quick review of clauses. An independent clause is a subject and a verb that express a complete thought. It should be able to stand alone as a complete, grammatically correct sentence. A dependent clause is a word cluster that includes a subject and a verb, but is not a grammatically correct, complete thought. Because of this, it cannot stand alone as its own sentence. You can tell a dependent clause because it usually begins with a subordinate conjunction such as because, if, since, or while. These are only a few subordinate conjunctions. For a more complete list, consult any grammar handbook. Let's get back to comma splices. Take the example, Regina, you're wearing sweatpants. You can't sit with us. We know this is wrong because the first part expresses a full thought, with you being the subject and wearing being the verb. The phrase could stand alone without the second half. The same goes for the second half of the sentence, with you being the subject and can't sit as the verbs. So how do we fix it? The most simple solution is replacing the comma with a semicolon or period. You can also fix the comma splice by making one of the clauses dependent. To do so, all you need is a conjunction. To make the second clause dependent, simply add a coordinating conjunction such as and or but to the beginning of the second clause. This will link the second clause to the first and make the comma grammatically correct. Or you can add a subordinate conjunction to the first clause. Regina, since you're wearing sweatpants is not a complete thought. It needs you can't sit with us to make the thought whole, and separating the two clauses with a comma is grammatically correct here. So before you go sticking commas anywhere and everywhere, ask yourself the following question. What am I separating? Do you have two independent clauses? Your comma is no good here. But if you have a dependent clause and an independent clause separated by a comma, that comma is good to go. For more help, make an appointment with the Miller Writing Center.